Hello, Virgo. This is Soul from Intuitive Tarot here to look at your week ahead starting July 21st, 2025. Virgo, I hope all is well. Welcome any new subscribers to my channel. Definitely appreciate you, and I definitely appreciate any one of you sending in comments. I do read the comments. I may not always respond, but I do read the comments, and I appreciate it. The deck I am using will be listed in the description box, of course, not reading any reversals. Just going to cleanse the energies from Dawn Leo's powerful reading of messages for the week, since we are going to enter into Leo's birthday energy. So they started off with a bang. All right, so now we're going to focus on our energies here on Virgo. What's to come for Virgo? Energies for my Virgos. Okay, what's surrounding Virgo this week? What can I tell you? And if I sound a little funky, Virgo, it's because I picked up a cold from a client that I work with. I rarely get summer colds. Again, I thought, as I mentioned in Leo's video, I thought it was COVID. I tested myself. It was negative. It's just a regular cold. But I know where I got it from. But anyway, I'm dealing with it. Stuffy nose. All right, so Queen of Cups. Mother of all love. The Chariot, major arcana of something positive that you're moving towards or it's coming towards you. 9 of Wands, you're going to be busy this week. 3 of Wands, just like the Chariot, but in a lesser degree, something positive that you're moving towards or it's moving towards you. 7 of Pentacles, okay, could be a pay raise, working hard this week, getting those coins, building up for something greater. Another card that represents a possible pay raise, but it also could represent an apology. This is the card of charity and gift giving. Temperance balances or rebalances, brings that energy back into balance for you if you were thrown off balance. King of Swords, very determined here, getting ready to use that sword. This is usually related to this is usually related to any major decision or action that you're about to undertake for this week. On top of the 7 of Pentacles here for you, 3 of Pentacles, okay? Work, reward, and recognition. 2 of Pentacles, more money here. Juggling 2 things. 2 of Wands, you already got the Chariot, so this is trumped by the movement card, the Chariot. So whoever it is, whatever it is that you're waiting for will come much sooner. Up next, now we have the 9 of Cups. Now, you're the third sign that I've read for that has received the 9 of Cups, so this must be interesting energy. All right, so let's pull all this stuff together for you, Virgo, to see exactly what could be going on here. And I feel that even before I begin, it's going to be a fantastic week for some of you that I'm reading for. Hopefully, that is going to be, what turns out for you. So keeping our fingers crossed here. So we have the Queen of Cups, the mother of all love that starts your energy off. Of course, this is loving energy, nurturing energy, caring energy, definitely caretaking for others. You could be the Virgo that I'm reading for that works in the industry that helps people. It doesn't always have to be the health field or the nursing industry. Very intuitive. She's here to help you with your intuition, making sure that you are paying attention to those gut feelings and those inner voices that you feel, because those are usually the first thing that you get is usually the correct answer. Anyway, the Queen of Cups definitely could pull in also to new romantic partnerships as well as platonic friendships. She's in a line of cards that I always say that if, the cards show up in your spread, you could already be receiving that energy from those people that are closest to you, romantic partners, friends, okay? It could be co-workers. I'll throw those in there too. And it could be co-workers, business workers, business partners, so forth. Chariot here could represent something very, very positive, something rapidly positive that's happening or occurring for you this week that's coming in your direction, okay? Now, you can regard the Chariot as the movement of, force of positivity, and you can link that to almost anything that you got going on this week. Cancer. I'm sorry, Virgo. I thought of Cancer because it represents Cancer. This is you, Virgo. So anyway, someone with the small money cards that are here, someone could be still thinking about purchasing a new vehicle. We have the King of Swords here. Remember, I said the King of Swords is always involved in doing something major or in terms of a decision or an action. Just don't be the Virgo that gets behind any source of any vehicle. Disregard the speeding limit, because you will end up with a moving violation. Also, the Chariot could represent, you get all of the energies from the Star card. Now, you got two cards here, both the Chariot as well as the Nine of Cups is shown up here. So you get a double source of that energy, okay? Those are the only two cards that I equate with the Star card. Now, it may not be another reader, but that's just how I read these cards, and that's just the way I do it. So anyway, whatever you're wishing for, hoping for, praying for, Virgo, may manifest for you, okay? You could be dream journaling this week, stargazing this week, anything related to your own intuition, psychic abilities may be advanced or developed. Social media, social networking, anything related to those types of engagements is in the forefront here for you this week. All right, very positive card here to receive. Also, following the Nine of Wands, some of my Virgos that I'm reading for are going to be somewhat busy, somewhat busy, taking care of matters. You know, it could be for yourself, it could be family members, it could be for friends, it could be anything associated with your work. The Nine of Wands just comes in to assist you to carry out all those things that you have to carry out this week, whether it's planned, Virgo, or not. Three of Wands, more positive energy. That's the degree of the Chariot, but it mirrors the Chariot. So again, you're moving towards something positive, or something positive is moving towards you. I forgot to mention, if I didn't mention it, if you guys are traveling this week, you're going to be safe to and from. Same thing applies with the Three of Wands. However, I do assign long distance romance and love affairs with the Three of Wands. Following the Three of Wands, we have the Seven of Pentacles. So some of my Virgos are going to be putting in the grind, getting that extra income, getting the coins. It could still be, for any Virgo that I'm reading for, a job offer. It could be a pay raise. It could be bonus money, right? And then the Seven of Pentacles, I also read that there could be many options that open up for you along the way during the week. And those options could be almost related to anything. Six of Pentacles, another card that represents money, card of charity and gift giving. So you could be giving someone a gift this week, Virgo, or someone could be giving you a gift. You could also be receiving some form of apology. Even number of Pentacles, so balanced energy as well. Following the Six of Pentacles, now we have Temperance to bring back that imbalance that you may have experienced, whatever area that you may have had some sort of imbalance. It doesn't have to be something drastic. It could have been just something simple that just thrown you off a little bit, thrown you off your game. Okay, so she comes back to restore all of that. For some Virgos that I'm reading for, it may be a week of you having to draw back your energy to focus on yourself, loving yourself, caring for yourself, nurturing yourself, knowing what your worth is. She would represent not only all relationships, but she could also represent Mother Nature. So you could just be spending some time outdoors enjoying Mother Nature and God's beauty. Okay. All right. So the King of Swords here, I already spoke about that. This is always involving some sort of major decision or action that you're about to undertake this week. This King of Swords is very determined and always follows through, because he doesn't allow anything to infiltrate his mind or his emotions. Okay, and I do apologize for sniffing. My nose is running like crazy. I don't want to stop to blow. So let's just get through this, Virgo. I apologize. Three of Pentacles, rewards, recognition, small pay raise that could be coming towards you. Energies are going up on the 21st, maybe by the 22nd. Usually, if it's Monday, that Wednesday, whatever, the 21st, 22nd, 23rd, you may get some sort of recognition, small pay raise from your employer. This is usually a completion of some sort of task or assignment. And if it's outside of work, maybe it's something that you will complete this week. And then you end up congratulating yourself and patting yourself on the back. I also read the Three of Pentacles as being introduced to somebody new, and also workplace, love affairs, and attraction. Up next is the Two of Pentacles. Here, in this case, you're juggling two things. It could be that you're doing two projects, interested in two people, trying to balance something out. This is usually minor energy, so I wouldn't worry about it that much. Some of you could just be going through the week, doing a balance on your checkbook. Up next is the Two of Wands, which I already said is trumped by the Chariot and also the Three of Wands. So whoever it is, whatever it is that you have been waiting for, this is my only timing card. I always say 2 days or 2 week period of time and she'll arrive. But because of the presence of the Three of Wands and the Chariot, you're going to get it much faster. So maybe you were waiting for a phone call that didn't come last week. Maybe you were waiting for something to arrive in the mail that didn't come. It'll come this week. Okay, projects get moved forward. Ideals get moved forward. This is the Two of Wands with the power source of the Chariot and the Three of Wands. Last card we're going to finish off with is the Nine of Cups. Spoke about that. You got two cards here that are in equation with the Star card. So again, it's what you're hoping for, wishing for, praying for, will manifest for you. Okay. Yes, answer, however, to all romantic questions. And then, yeah, this is the wish fulfillment card. Social media, social networking. So it's the same energy that I had talked about with the Chariot. Some of you may be just, dream journaling, stargazing, meeting somebody famous. There could be some sort of advancement within your own psychic, developments. Not an even number of cups, but again, emotionally, what you give this week is what you're going to get back. Nine of Cups is also two in the line of cards here, along with the Queen of Cups that I already talked about, that you could already be receiving. That energy from those people that you are closest to, love, respect, dedication, devotion. All right, Nine of Cups. All right, so this is what I have for you, Virgo. Again, apologize for my sniffling. I do need to blow my nose. But you guys have a safe, great week ahead. Definitely don't forget to like, share, subscribe, throw the comments in. I like to read the comments. Always come back here to get more of these messages from me, Virgo, and I'll talk to you real soon. Looking good. Ciao.